Hello friends and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. Like previously we have done many of the things related to Next.js and I hope you all enjoy that. And today also we will be doing a Next.js project and I will be showing you how to build an amazing project using Next.js and this video will be also really helpful for you. So see this video from start to end so you can learn everything about this video, and if you like and learn from this video, so please hit a like to this video. If you are new on the channel, hit subscribe button and share this, because when you share, so more people can learn about these amazing things related to Next.js and many other languages. So now we'll be starting with our project. So like I've told you, we will be just building a Next.js project, and today I will show you how to build an amazing project using Next.js. So now today we will be starting to build this. So first of all, you have to just do one thing. You have to go to your window and open your VS Code in which we were working with our Next.js project. So here I'll be opening the VS Code here now. You can see this is a VS Code text editor which I have opened. Now I'll be closing all the file and taking new window from here. And now you can see this new window has been opened. And now when you have opened your new window, just you have to go to your search box again and open command prompt. When you have opened command prompt, just you have to press CD and then you have to just select the location where you have to save your file. Select local disk app. Then when you have just select, so now you have to create a npx next app. So here I'll be creating npx create next app. Then I will be just giving it the name. Just I'll be pressing enter and you can see now my next step will be creating. Just a while it will be asking the project name. You can write third app, so like this you can write. Then I'll be pressing enter, so it will be installing all the things. You can give any name you want, just you have to wait because it will be installing some of the React DOM and Next dependencies which you needed to work with your project. So you can see it is also adding yarn. If you are on Mac, so you can use yarn, but if you are on Windows, so you have to use npm. If you have already installed yarn, you can use that, but it is on Mac because I have also installed yarn and I can't use that. I am using also npm, so you can also use that. And if you are on 32-bit, so you can just use that also to work. If you are on 32-bit, so you can see now here this next is downloading here, and now source map, and it is linking some of the dependencies, fetching our work, and then installing dep dependencies here. Now it is installing slint config next. Now I'll be doing like I'll be minimizing that, and now we have to check that our folder is in local disk F or not. So here I will be scrolling down and our folder name was third app. If I show you, so this is our folder which is creating. So I'll be not opening here because now my folder is creating, and when it will be created, so here I'll be opening my folder and I will be showing you. You can see it is also installing TypeScript. We will be not working with that, but I'll be showing you. You can see now all the things has been installed and it has been installed. So here I'll be closing this window, then I'll be going to file, pressing open folder, or you can just directly drag and drop from local disk F, and here I will be opening my folder which is named as third app. Here you can see I'll be pressing select folder and my folder has been opened. You can see we are getting many folders and files here, so we will be using these files here. First of all, you have to move to index.html, or you can say index.js file here we are getting. Then I'll be moving to terminal and I will be opening this in my browser. So here I will be writing npm run def. To run my Next.js I have to write this command, and you can see now it is started and it is starting the server on localhost 3000. Open your default browser which you work with, then just open localhost 3000 where our Next.js app has been creating. You can see this is Next.js app we are getting. If your default browser is Google Chrome, you can open that here. So here I will be now doing it full screen, so I can just get that like this. You can see now we are getting this, and when you are getting this, just we have to remove these things because now we have to work with our own project here. So I will be moving to index.js, then just don't remove this head and remove this main tag which is written here. So I'll be removing, and just you have to remove this also. Save this and you can see all the things has been removed. We have to just move here in our this folder, and then you have to create a components folder here. When you have created, just you have to create 3 files in that. One is named as header.js, then second is named as layout.js. So here I'll be giving the name as layout.js, and third we have to create with the name of footer.js. So here I'll be writing that. Now like you all know what is header or footer. Like header comes first and footer is on the last. So here I will be writing RAFCE, which is the React snippet, and we are getting this RFCE. Now here I'll be doing one thing. I'll be moving down, writing H1 here, means heading 1. Then you can write here first heading like this. Then I'll be doing same thing. I'll be copying this thing which we have written. I'll be moving to footer.js and doing same thing here also, RAFC. Then just Control Z. You have to erase footer from here only, and then paste that thing. Just I'll be doing it second, or you can say third heading. I will be writing this. Save here. You can see we are getting. Then when you are just getting this, you have to move to your layout.js file. Do same thing for layout also, RAFCE I'll be doing. So when you've written this thing, erase layout from here, then you have to move down. Then you have to write the text which I am telling you to write. First of all, you have to define the header. Then move down, define footer here like this. When you define this header and footer, you have to move down. And now you have to move to index.js file, copy this head which is written here from here, and erase head from here. When you have erased this, you have to move here into your layout.js file, and then remember to save this. Then paste the head tag which you have copied. Now erase meta and link tag from here which is written here. I'll be erasing meta and link tag. Now I'll be saving this file and importing the head here. So for importing the head, you have to move to index.js. You can see we have erased the head from here, so we have to just copy this import head because now we have erased that. And now we'll be copying this, and I'll be erasing both things here because now I don't need that. Save here, then go to layout.js, paste that head which you have copied, save here now again. So now when you are getting this thing, just you have to move down and you have to import some of the thing. First of all, you have to import header here. Then when you have import the header, you have to move down, then import footer here. So now we will be importing footer. Save this file, and when you just save the thing, just you have to do one thing, go to header.js. Then you have to move down, means move down here. After this return tag, we have to move down. Then I'll be making a tag which should be named as layout. So now we have written this layout tag, and it is already imported also, you can see. So here I'll be copying this. Then when you have copied this, I'll be moving down, pasting here. I'll be giving the title. So give the title of which you are making. So I'll be writing mini project 5. Save here and reload. So now when we are getting this thing, I'll be moving to my layout.js file again. Then here you have to write title. Then I will be now erasing this app which is written here, create next tab, and here I will be writing title. Now just save this file here again. So when you are just getting this thing, you have to just do one thing here. I'll be pressing Ctrl Z. So now here just we are getting this header and footer which we have written. Now when you've done that, I'll be closing this tag. Then when you are in your header.js file, just you have to do one thing here, like you have to just erase this thing which you have written here. So here I'll be erasing this, and now I will be importing that thing which I have written here. So now I will be importing layout here. So import layout, you can see we have import layout here. So I'll be closing this. Then I'll be moving here, and then just you have to move down, create layout here. So now I'll be writing layout. Then I'll be closing this, and here I'll be copying this close tag here, and then paste it here. Save this thing. Then you have to give it the title. So now you have to give it the title of like mini project 5. Now save this file from here. Then go to header.js, and remember which you have written these things, you have to remove from here. So now I'll be pressing Ctrl Z to remove that things which I have written already. So here when you remove that, so here I'll be doing one thing. I will be removing this layout tag which is written here. So now when you've written that, save this thing, and now here if I reload, so you can see we are getting that, and now we are getting the mini project 5 written here. And when you are getting this thing, I will be just doing one thing here. We are getting the title, so you can give the title here. So define the title here, save this file, and when you will be doing that, you can see it is taking load and it will be showing you the title which you are getting here. So now when you are just getting the title, just remember to do one thing here, like we are getting footer also and then the header tag. And when you define the components and we have to go to this header, then I'll be doing one thing. I'll be writing RAFCE. Then I'll be erasing this div tag which is written here, writing H1 here. So write H1, then give it the first heading. So I'll be writing this, save this, and now just I'll be closing this. Okay, so we have to run it again. So I'll be moving to terminal, writing here npm run dev means run my development server. So write npm run dev again. Now when you will be writing, so it will be running your development server here. So now when they are running, just you have to wait a while, and then you have to just do one thing. You have to press Ctrl Z here, and when you're just done with that things here, you have to move. Then press Ctrl A, RAFCE you have to write. So here when you've done with that here, yeah, I will be moving down. Then just you have to move here, and then I'll be just writing h1 tag here. So remember to write this, and when you will be writing this, so here you have to write here heading. Save this file here, then move here and save this thing. So like I'm telling you, we have just done till here. If I show you, you can see we have just written these all things, and we are just getting, like, we have written the title that I was just showing you here. You can see we are getting the title of heading here, like we have written in our header class. You can see here it's the heading written, or you can just also write here first heading if you want to write. So you can write here first heading like this. Now when you will be writing that, save here and reload. Just you can see first heading is here. Now you can just set its padding and its margin, or if you want to give background color to it, you can set it by going to Bootstrap, and then you can just take that. So here you can just copy the Bootstrap CDN here. So if you want to copy the code also you can do, but now we will be writing code by ourselves. Just we have to copy the CDN of Bootstrap which we are working. So here is the CDN, and we will be working with this CSS CDN of our Bootstrap. So I will be copying this CDN of CSS. Do not copy the JavaScript CDN here, remember that. Just copy this CDN of CSS. Now when you have copied this, just I will be now closing this, and also you can see we are getting the title, because now here if I just show you in my index.js file, I have written the layout, and the title written here, you can see here the title is mini project 5. So we are getting the title of mini project 5, and now I have copied the my Bootstrap. So here I'll be going to my layout tag, then you have to come underneath this title tag in head, then you have to paste the Bootstrap which you have written. Now remember to take this O capital, and now I'll be going back here, and when you have gone back, just you have to press enter here before integrity. Then you have to move forward and press enter after this cross origin, and we will be not closing this link tag like this. We have to write the close tag here. So I will be writing like this. Now when you've done that, you have to press enter here also. Now I'll be saving this. You can see just our font change here. Now if you want to set its font family or font color, so you can go to global means their CSS file, and here you can set its padding and the font family you want to set here. So it's your choice what font family you want to give. Now I'll be moving to layout.js file, and you can see we are in layout.js file, and we are just getting these things. And here just I'll be moving to my header.js file, and we have copied the Bootstrap. So here if you want to give the padding, you can give that. So I will be writing text center, but before that I want to write class name, and remember to take this N capital in class name of Next.js when you are writing. If you are working with HTML, so you have to just write class name N small, but in Next.js you have to write it capital. Then after you have written that, if you want your text should be center, write here text dash center. Save this. You can see this first heading is in center. Then you can give padding here you want to give, so write padding 5. You can see we are getting padding here. Now you can set its text you want to set here, or you can just write here navbar. I will be writing. Now when you've written this, save this. You can see we are getting navbar, and I will be doing one thing. I don't want it center, so I'll be writing text left. Save. You can see my text is coming at left. Now I should having a list underneath this. So for getting a list, you have to write ul tag, means unordered list. When you've written this unordered list, then you have to write li tag. So use li tag here, and when you have used this li tag, you have to write home here. Now when you've written this home, I will be copying this here, pasting it 4 times, and now you can just write here about, and when you've written here about, then you can move down and write here services, and when you've written this services here, you have to move down, then you have to write blog. Now written this blog, save this here, and you can see we are getting the list here, and now you can style this list you want to style, how you want to style. So I will be going to my global.css, means my file, and here you can set it you want to set. So here I'll be moving down, then you can write ul here, and if I move down, so you can just set it here by writing text decoration none. So here I'll be moving, then I'll be writing ul li here, because in li means in my list I have written this. You can write here text decoration none, and here when you've written this thing, so you can just see this save here, and when you will be saving that, so you will be getting this thing here. I will be copying this, moving to my home module.js file, and same here also I'll be doing that thing. So here I'll be saving this, and we are getting the UL here written. So here when you will be saving, you can see now the error has gone which we were having here. So now you can see how good looking is that. Now here if I move to my layout, means you can say this header.js file, then we are getting the list. So you can set its class name of list here. So I will be writing class name, then you can just write the class name, and then you can write text decoration here. So here I'll be writing this, then save here. Then now when you're writing this, here you can also write none. Now when you've written this thing, just copy this UL here which you have written, copy this UL. Then when you have copied it, just you have to do same thing in footer section also. So move to your footer.js file here. Then when you are in your footer.js, paste that thing, save. You can see we are getting same thing here. Now you can just give its class name also. So here I'll be moving, then I will be giving the class name here same as we are getting, and the class name I want of text should be center. And if you want to give background, you can set its background, and the background you can just set in any background you want to write. So here when you've written that, save this, you can see the text is going in center, and we are getting our heading and our title which we want to get. Now if you want to set checkbox here, you can set that. So for adding checkbox, here you have to move to your header, and same thing you have to move. So here you have to just write a tag which should be like input. So here I'll be now writing input tag, then you have to write input type is equals to text you have to write. When you've written this, you have to move and write like that. And in input I will be writing placeholder, and placeholder you can write of name. So if I write name here, you can see we are getting save here, we are getting the placeholder. And now if you want to write more placeholder here, you can write by copying this, pasting here. You can see we are getting more placeholder here. Now you can set its padding margin you want to set here. So just it's your choice, you set or not, but we are getting more of them like placeholder. Now you can set its placeholder here you want to set. So here first of all I will be giving it br tag, so it should be aligned. So here I'll be now moving, then I'll be writing br here. So here I'll be now doing one thing, I will be erasing this close tag, save here. So we are getting the br. So if I close this br tag, and when you will be closing this, so here I'll be doing one thing, I'll be just doing like this, save here. And now you can set its padding you want to set, how much you want to set. So here you can write the class name or anything like this, and then you can just write it to p-2, save. You can see we are getting the padding from here. So like this you can set its padding and take it how you want. So this was the project which we have built, and now today we have learned how to add checkbox, or you can say how to add this input text in our Next.js phone. You can see here it is phone coming. So this was the project which I have telling you. So like this you can add text box, or you can say checkbox in this Next.js. So I hope you understand how to add checkbox using Next.js, and I hope you understand, enjoy this video. If you enjoy, so please hit a like to this video. If you are new on the channel, hit the subscribe button, share this video so more people can learn about this amazing project. So I'll be meeting next project. So for today, goodbye.